Hello.
Hello. How are you today?
Hola.
Muy bien.
¿Y tú? All right.
Bien,
Now that
gracias.
we have established all of my ninth grade Spanish.
Mine was 7th grade. Mine was a monologue as a dialogue.
Mine was the 7th, 8th, and 9th grade Spanish, and that's all I came out with. Thank you, Vancouver Public Schools. It's
alive with Steph and Eileen.
Steph, Eileen. Woo!
So we need to learn how to say that in Spanish.
Say that. It's so live.
It's alive.
It's O, so O, live O, with O, Steph O, and I O, Lino.
Stephanie.
That's Italian.
It's also... Stephanie is actually Filipino. Because I had a friend's mom who was Filipino.
Teresa, can you confer that? Because Teresa's Filipino.
Oh, perfect! Teresa!
If you're watching, please confer, which
that
I'm
was
sure
my
she's
friend's
right.
mom called me.
Stephanie. So, all right, you guys.
Stephanie.
How is everybody tonight? We are doing very mightily well.
If a little bit disorganized.
It's been a crazy day. Got my hair cut today from Rachel at Ulta Beauty. Thank you very much, Rachel. You did a wonderful job, and it was very relaxing, so appreciated that.
It's always good to have a relaxing time.
Yeah, and then came here and visited with a new vendor from QT Fabrics. His name is Paul, and it was a delightful visit.
Yes,
and he
was very entertaining. He had all kinds of fun new things here. And he gave us a little...
Yeah, he gave... So this is how they do their samples. So a lot of places like Better Tex...
turn it over so they can still see it.
Ah, gotcha. A lot of places like Better Tex, they do fabric samples as well. But this is how they do like their samples on fabric, but it's like kind of like a panel type thing. I guess you could say. It's really cute stuff.
And it isn't everything they have, but it's a lot of things. So sort of fun.
It's very fun. So he left us with that. And chocolate. He left us with chocolate. We always love it when reps leave us with goodies like that. So thank you very much, Paul, if you were watching, which I think he said he might watch.
He said he's going to try and do it after he got himself checked in.
So thank you, Paul. We appreciate you. We tried to get him to stay for the show, but he wasn't into that. So
something about needing sleep.
He wanted to go sleep or something. All right, guys. So what are we doing here? Do
we have any questions for the night?
We do. Our question for the night is, who is your favorite line of fabric? So Moda, Robert Kaufman, Free Spirit,
Tim Holtz.
Tim. Or no. So and then to go even deeper, who's your favorite designer? So if you have a favorite designer like
Tafe or Tula or Tim or
all of those people, or Sherry Guidry,
Lori Heine.
Yeah, like all of those people. Yeah. So if you guys have a favorite designer, plug it in. We've got 19 people on. Pat and Denise and Rachel are all on there.
I mean, try turning
hello, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us.
So far behind on everything.
So we're kind of going off script because I was so busy that I didn't have a chance to actually. I started writing the script last night because I always try to do a script to keep ourselves focused, which you know how well that works, even with the script.
This is me writing something.
So Steph was bullet pointing, okay, we've got this, and this, and this, and this. Usually, if it's in front of me out here, we pay attention to that.
Before we get too far into this, the Lions Club is having a pancake supper, and it ends at 7:00. If you want it, run over there right now.
And bring us some.
Legion. Yeah, and bring us some.
Because that goes well with what we're having tonight from the Country Register.
Yeah, no.
But, I'm willing to try anything.
It's not like we haven't eaten weird combinations of food before anyway. She puts
kimchi with tapioca.
And anything else. Or salsa in
margaritas. Hey, in my defense, it actually tasted good. It just was not very good later on. So, anyways. So we'll leave that there.
I may not kill you, but it could get interesting.
All right, you guys. So let's talk about the show we had last weekend. So if you guys remember, we were in Williamsburg this last weekend, both of our shops, Iowa Falls and It's So Tempting. And there were 14 other shops there, including Knolting as being that one. And it was so much fun.
It was a blast. Best weather.
Oh, it was 40s?
50. It was actually 50s. I think it was 50s on both days.
I got 59. I remember somebody saying it got to 59 or 60.
Yeah, it was perfect weather. Plus, so many days that we couldn't shop beforehand. We had a ton of people.
So busy.
It was fabulous. We saw so many people. And the thing that was really cool was people came up and recognized us from this show.
That was fun.
That was fun/interesting.
So thank you.
Because it was like, oh my gosh, people know me.
So that reminds me, the secret password, secret code.
Secret code for this month.
Villa Rosa 196.
This will be the last time this month you get it.
Yes.
Next month,
Villa
new code.
Rosa 196. New code next month. New little thank you. So get it in while you can. And if you guys have sent yours in and you didn't receive it for whatever reason, just message me and let me know, and we'll make sure to get that to you. So,
yep.
All right. Oh, Denise says she loves Tim Holtz. Well, she did say love. I put that in her. I'm speaking for her. Let's see. Ooh.
Lots of options.
Oh, Pat says Pancake Supper will be held in 2 weeks. I think maybe they canceled it because of the snow.
Did they
Is
not
that
tell
what
me?
I'm understanding?
Why don't they tell me these things?
So it looks like that's...
Well, it's a good thing I wasn't counting on them for supper then.
Shelly says she likes the whole country caboodle ladies from Nashua too. Oh, and then...
Some of these we're going to have to look into.
Oh, the winter wool. Okay, winter wool, Shelly. We have the whole collection at Iowa Falls. And Jan did a really beautiful, beautiful pattern using nothing but our winter wools there. It is spectacular. And that was one of the kits we sold out of at the show. It is absolutely gorgeous. So the winter wools by Benartex, you are absolutely right. Fantastic.
Lots of Tim Holtz ones out there.
Tim Holtz, very, very good. Benartex, very, very good. So, all right, you guys.
That was something new to see, though.
Yes.
See, my favorite one is whatever I'm looking at right then.
Is that like saying who's your favorite child?
I can't choose a political party. I can't choose. I can't choose anything.
You're indecisive.
I am just if I'm looking at something that makes me happy, then there we go.
Quite might possibly be the eclectic collection we have back here.
It explains a lot.
Yeah, there's some really gorgeous things back here, and there's some really cool things too that are gorgeous, but really
totally
cool.
different.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
So with that in mind, we did have a fantastic weekend in Williamsburg. We saw so many people. Yeah, that was the fun part.
So much fun.
And then what's coming next for the shopping spree that Barb from Rainbows and Calico Things does is right in Nevada. So if you guys are here in this area, it is
so close.
Yeah, it's very close. It's going to be Gates Memorial Hall. Remember last year? I couldn't remember that for the life of me.
Yeah.
And I still can't remember it unless I read it.
So Gates Memorial Hall.
It's
in Nevada.
April 1st, so no full in. It is April 1st and April 2nd. So we'll keep reminding you guys of that. We have these little bookmarks, I guess you can call them, for you to pick up in the store.
It's a smaller group of people because it's a smaller building.
Yeah. So we've got we've got Rainbows and Calico Things, of course. Seems to Me from Algona. Debbie's Quilt Shop and Gifts in Osage. Us, of course, here at It's So Tempting. Tilly's Quilt Shop in Fort Dodge. Cottage Rose from Marion. The Quilted Strawberry, I love Maryland, from Strawberry Point. Iowa Falls, of course. And Forest Mills and Mrs. T.
The thing that's nice about these is you can see so many different things in such a very short period of time. Mm-hmm. And the thing that's really nice about this one is very rarely do we have horrid weather. Now that I've said that, it's going to be a problem.
No.
But nobody else heard that. But it is just so nice. If you ever want to see something really entertaining, come see us there. They're trying to put our booths right next to each other. So what happens is Denise runs Iowa Falls. I run It's So Tempting. And Eileen stands in the middle and runs both registers. That is hours of entertainment. Let me tell you. I look over there and she's like, okay. And she doesn't even necessarily ask where she's shopping. She just looks at the fabric and goes, okay, that's It's So Tempting. Oh, no, that's Iowa Falls. So she just...
There was one item that threw me. And the only reason why I knew it was from It's So Tempting was a little hook. And that
we have the hooks on.
That particular item happened to be these fabulous Hawkeye boxers.
They actually go really well with your outfit today.
And I actually brought like a pair of black stretch pants and a black shirt that I was going to wear for the show and put these on, but I chickened out. Because...
if I could fit into them, I'd wear them.
Because I didn't want to. And when we first got there, Steph had one of these guys' shirt on, and then she had an Iowa State sweatshirt. So she was,
like I said,
house divided,
right down the middle.
She couldn't decide what she wanted to be. But anyways, the only reason why I knew it's so tempting was this little hook on it, because that's what we put on it. I'm like, because I looked at the person, I like looked down and I'm like, oh, okay, hook, line, and sinker.
We got it. But yeah, super. It was so fun. I cannot tell you how much fun it was. People were just in and out, and it was probably the busiest we've been throughout the day. And at the beginning, we actually had a point where our husbands were sitting off to the side, and Dwayne looked up and he said, I don't think anybody else is going to fit in that shop. We had so many people in there at the same time because we were sort of in the middle back, and people would go both ways.
Yeah.
And then reach us.
And like, so Iowa Falls, Denise was doing a fabulous job of demonstrating all of her creative grids thing that she brought. I think it was a kitty corner ruler, one of the rulers that she brought. She did a fabulous job with that. No, the 60-degree diamond, because she also had the newest Eleanor Burns book, and I can't remember the name of it, but it's got some really cool, like, log cabiny 60-degree.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
it was so cool. Oh,
very cool.
And she was talking about, well, if I did it again, I would totally change this one.
Yeah.
But, that's the way a lot of people think after they've made their quilt.
So that was really fun. So with that being said, we highly suggest you guys come to the Nevada one. And even if you come just to hang out with us for a while and just chit chat and, goof off, because really that's what it's all about, is goofing off.
It is fun. Plus we get to eat out.
And we get to eat out.
And you never argue with that.
I never argue. I love eating out. Like, I love a home-cooked meal, don't get me wrong. And I absolutely do love that. A good barbecue. I love a good home barbecue. Like, if I could have a good old-fashioned homemade cheeseburger, hamburger, all the fixings dripping, eating off of that with a good old beer, that would be ideal. But I do love eating out. I do.
She does.
And I love eating fancy. So if you want to buy me a fancy dinner, I won't say no. Steph, you want to buy me a fancy dinner? She'll say no.
No.
All right, you guys, let's move on.
I would go with you to your fancy dinner, but
she's gonna go new. Okay, so let's do. We have our block of the month that's coming up, you guys. And remember, we have it in both shops. It's called Emma. It is beautiful, on point batiks, all in the blue hues. So it is going to be absolutely gorgeous. Miss Pat Minnick will be running the one here in Story City. I will be the one running it in Iowa Falls. If you would like more information, just hit down below that you'd like more information on it, and we'll
make sure we send that to you.
Yes.
Now, ours is going to be the third Saturday of the month,
and then Iowa Falls will be the fourth Saturday. So
if one or the other works better for you,
right.
That's a good way.
Just let us know which shop you would like to participate or pick up your blocks in. Just because you don't have to participate in our little whatever we're going to do on that Saturday.
Presentations.
You can just pick up the blocks. That's totally up to you. Just let us know so that we are having the right amount of blocks at each shop. So, and we might even do a second colorway at the Iowa Falls one. I know Denise talked about possibly doing that, but we'll see if we have time. So that is coming up hopefully in May, mid to end of May. So be on the lookout for that. Sign up today. Right.
There you go.
There we are. We did a ton of kits. I'm just folding it. I'm not doing
okay. I was like, what? That has nothing to do with the kits, but okay.
We did a ton of kits at our shop, so I was so proud of us because
it's the first time we've done that. That many,
and we had like 8 or 9 new samples.
8
just on the It's So Tempting side. The Iowa Falls side had a ton of new samples too.
They're really good at doing new samples.
We are slow.
We're learning. It's amazing what they've taught us. So.
Yeah. So, okay, Shelly, so you want to sign up. So I'll make sure to email you the information on how to sign up.
She also wants to know if it's a different colorway.
It's going to be the same colorway, but we might do a different one. It was a talked about thing, but it wasn't a really, yes, we are for sure going to. So
it's a consideration.
Correct. Anyways, so
back to our kits.
We just did a ton of kits for the show. And, something that I always think about, and I always tell people, you never stop learning, right? Because we have learned so much from the gals at Iowa Falls, Denise and Lisa.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
And one of the things that we learned is just how to kit up the kits. And like this, I mean, just a simple thing, simple bow, little tag that gives
not so
information.
Not
so much like this.
Now this one is a massive kit.
It is.
So it really makes more sense to be in here. If somebody really wants to get into it, they can open it and feel it.
So, but this is awesome because then you can look at the sample and go, okay, they use that for this and this and this and this, and you can feel the fabrics, which is always nice. So I was just so happy with how well we sold the kits. I mean, we actually sold through kits. We've never done that. So that is kudos to the Iowa Falls girls, and thank you for teaching us that.
Yeah, all the little things. So you want to just hold one up, or hold up a kit, and then hold that up?
Yeah, so we'll start with one. So
we'll try and go in order.
Let's move this out of the way so we don't...
Okay, well, I'll just put it up.
There we go. There.
Okay, so our first kit is called Fantasy 5. It's sort of Fantasy 5 plus 2 with my modifications.
Fantasy 5 Little Fawn and Friends. It's a 56-inch by 80-inch little. It's a good size quilt. It's
actually
huge.
a good size quilt.
And it's got these really sweet fabrics in it. It's so stinking cute, you guys. It retails for $64. I feel like we're on the Price is Right.
So if you're interested, let us know.
So anyways, you guys, we're just actually really just wanting to show these off because they're so, the way we bundled them is so stinking cute.
So we're just going to show you the kit. We're going to show you the quilt, and then we'll move on to the next one.
Okay. So here's this guy. Isn't it adorable?
And it actually grew from the original. So, yeah. So this is bigger than what the original was, so you have a choice. You can do either way.
This is top floor, bottom floor.
There you go. Just warn me before you do that. Okay, so fold it.
So we have that one. It's so cute. So Little Fawn and Friends. And there's just something about that coloring that is just so sweet and so lovely.
It always reminds me of like a book.
Yeah, just like a little kid's book. Okay, so this one is called Champagne Garden Party Kit. It's 46 inches by 64 inches, and it's $79. There's a lot of fabric in here, and there's a jelly roll too. So that's kind of why the price is a little higher. But look how cool this is. I don't know. Like, again, I just like the way we kitted these out, so I'm just showing it off to you guys because it's just so cute. But here's what it looks like. And it's another Villa Rosa pattern.
It's not, yet again, not difficult.
Bottom floor.
Just a little bit of fun.
And it's just really sweet spring. And who doesn't want spring right now? Me.
Yeah.
I want spring.
Okay, so then we have our panels.
So there's a story behind this because we had it. So there's a left and right panel to these guys. These are Stephanie Bradenberg's Northcott. She's a local gal. And she actually painted this, and then, of course, it goes to fabric. And you guys are probably familiar with her work. It's beautiful. She was at the show as well. Very reminiscent of a Van Gogh style painting. And there's a left and a right panel here. And so we were selling them individually as, like, left and right panels. I'm like, well, this is dumb. Who's going to, like, well, I guess you could just do one if you wanted to, but that's ridiculous. So we decided to pair them together in these cute little bundles. So these cute little bundles are $20 for the two, left and right panel, and it makes a 48 or 42 by 42, 48 by 40. Anyways, makes a big old thing. So great for practicing your long arming on or your free motion quilting. So it's very, very easy. Oh, Shell is watching. Hi, Michelle. I haven't seen you in forever.
Oops, and this is sideways. There we go.
All right. New grandma, that Shell is. All right, so here is her other one. This is that blue iris on the purple background, and it's just gorgeous. And she's got some others that are coming out that are really cool, guys. So I believe we're going to be getting some of that this summertime. So be on the lookout for that. So beautiful, beautiful, lovely, and bright. And these are packaged in 2 panel sets because you'll need it if you want to make that big thing because it's so pretty.
I mean, it's that one right there, orange and blue.
Oh, here we go. So this is Gridworks, and you guys have seen this one, but again, we're just showing off how we kitted it because it's so cute. It's
double ribbons, sparkly.
Because it's so big. So again, this is a 55 by 67 inch, and there are modifications done to it, and we've included those modifications in here. So you guys That way it is all written up. That's $93. And there is a layer cake in here. That is a pretty decent layer cake because you can actually get 3 quilts out of this layer cake. So you're using part of it for this. You can then do it for this La France, which we'll show you here in a little bit if you didn't get the kit. And then there's actually 11 pieces left over that you can make something else with. So you can actually get 3 quilts out of that.
So there's that one.
So that's the grid work.
Then construction.
Hi, Shell. I miss your face, Shell. Oh. Okay, this one is, where's that one? Oh, the construction, it's using Gypsy Villa Rosa pattern.
And you have to remember this one and the last one are glow in the dark.
They are. So if you guys saw that post I did of the glow in dark on Facebook and Instagram, that was so cool. And I just had to take pictures. So, and sorry, Gypsy Construction Kit. It's a 36 by 45. It's a $57. Plus, we included a bonus pattern in here. So not only is Gypsy in here, but also a bonus pattern called Menus. Because really, again, you're going to be able to use this layer cake in multiple patterns because there's plenty in there.
Yes.
So that is that. What do we have next?
Oh, next one is the other one.
This is the one that almost sold out. But we ran out of this really cool fabric here. This is a Robert Kaufman one. It's, if you can see, I don't know if you guys can get closer here. You can see it's got all these kind of equations on it and stuff. And so it's very mathematic. And you think math, you think science, you think space. So it just worked out really well. My fear was it was going to be too busy when I was looking at it with Pat and everything. But it turned out perfect.
Well, especially when you back up. Look at that.
Yeah.
How cool that is.
So what we have instead for our last kit, because we didn't have quite enough to do it, is we just have plain old graph paper. And that, to me, still speaks to science and math and all that kind of stuff, what you need in order to get to space. So, but others disagreed, apparently, because they were looking for definitely good stuff. But we have leftovers. So if you wanted to get this kit and incorporate what leftovers we have.
You probably could get at least the entire middle
part.
And then you could do the graph paper on the top and the bottom and the center. You never know. I mean, it's almost half a yard. So depending on how you cut, if you do things accurately, you just might make it.
You just might make it. So that's actually one that I'm thinking about calling Lori, our Robert Kaufman rep, and saying, hey, by chance, but we're almost out of the layer cakes for that, which it's banner text, so I should be able to reorder that too. But it's such a cool.
It is cute.
It's so cute. Okay.
And the last one is your kit.
We have, this is called Pinch Me. And this is a Villa Rosa pattern. And we use the Henry Glass St. Patty's Day collection that we got in with some cotton shot from Benartex in there as well. Cotton shot's another one of those that is just really an awesome.
It's sort of like the wool.
It's like the winter wool, but it's just a little bit different. Winter wool is a bit more tweedy, but the colors are so rich and beautiful. And it just works really, really well. So we have that kit. And look how cute that is, you guys. And if you notice there's some brown in there, that is actually meant to be the binding. It just hadn't gotten that far yet. So, all right.
So that pretty much covers about half the quilt. I mean, a little more than half. We'll show the rest the next week.
Yeah.
But because we couldn't fit them in it. And plus we had one that we completely ran out of. We have part of it. We recut, but until we get more of the 5-inch squares, we can't finish it.
And you guys, the cool thing is it's I don't know, it's like when we order stuff, we order it one because we kind of think that that's what you guys want, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're trying to, sometimes we're guessing on what you want. We're trying to make sure we're not ordering what, our neighbors up and down the road are getting because, we want to keep all of our quilt shops different. And we like it.
Yeah.
So when we sell through, this is just like inside the mind of the shop owner. When we sell through a kit that you guys liked and you like the fabric that we chose to purchase,
it really makes us feel good.
So cool. Like we're on the right track. So. Anyways.
And then the thing is, what we have here is very eclectic.
Mm-hmm.
So when we have that different variety going through, it does make us feel good when it's like, okay, you're
enjoying what we're like our Australian fabrics.
Right.
When you guys enjoy those fabrics, which I need to send out that email showing you our new fabrics. When you guys enjoy those new fabrics like we do, it just means a lot to us. So anyways.
And last but not least,
This one? Oh! How could we forget? So we've showed you this before, but we want to show it again because we had this like on this big old thing hanging up at the show.
It looked so cool.
It was the coolest thing. It looks so beautiful. Miss Denise Fields, she's the one that threw this up on her long arm and did it. This is 2 yards of a wide back, and then on this side we've got the other color wave for it. This pink. We had just the blue out. We were going to flip it, but we were too tired.
Yeah, we were just happy to be as far as we were.
And we've got a couple of 2-yard cuts so that you two can make your own. So you can either do like what we did and combine the two, just throw some batting in between and quilt away. You don't have to have a long arm.
And 2 yards I think what we decided was twin.
Yeah. Or you can pick one or the other and then just find a different something for the back.
Might even be able to make a full out of it.
Yeah. So super easy. Beautiful.
Quick and easy.
And this is also from Intertex. And so one of these bundles is $39.99 for 2-yard wide back. So this is 108 inch wide. So well worth the money.
And yet another reason, if you wanted to practice your quilting, just buy the one and quilt on that one, do the other side with a neutral.
Well, and this is Amanda Murphy's line, and she is a long armist, and she teaches long arming, is what I'm understanding. So she actually designs this line, and there's another line that she's designed where she has done that on purpose, so you guys can practice your long arming on it. So there is a method to her madness, and there is purpose behind these prints. So, and they're just gorgeous.
But if you just want to do it like this with a general overall pattern, it works that way well.
That works too.
So.
Should we talk about that? Do you want to talk about that?
No, I want you to talk about that.
She wants me to talk about it because
we have all these.
Oh, yeah. We got a lot of new stuff that came in. And we have stuff over here, which y'all can kind of see the tops of. That's for Iowa Falls.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll have time to show it. Maybe not. If not, you'll have to check it out at Iowa Falls. So, all right. This is one of our newest panels that have come in. We've talked about it before, the Journey Home. And on here, it's just talking about the events that happened at the former residential schools across Canada. And this depicts 2 children who were rescued from that, and they're being sent home. So it's this really sweet, sweet panel. It's $7.99 for the panel, and it comes with a free pattern. So if you scan this QR code, it'll take you to a free pattern app on our website. And this is the pattern right here, which I have at home that I am working on making. So it's very simple. It's not huge. It's like 39 by 46 or something like that. So it's not a big one. It's a nice wall hanging, but it is very sweet.
And all the money from this
goes to the foundation that is helping the children who now are adults and even their families who have PTSD issues because of the horrific situation that they found themselves in here. So, and it gives a website if you want to find out more information than what we have on this little blurb here. There's also a 60 minutes thing that they did a few weeks back that our Darla here saw and we watched together. And Darla and I were like in tears. It's very, very sad. So this is very, very cool thing. So if you would like this, it's $7.99.
Okay. So now, how do you want to show all these guys?
We got stuff.
Lots of eclectic.
So you guys have seen the dragon. I call it like epic. It's called something else, but I'm like the epic dragon saga. It's called Dragons the Ancients quilt. This is from
In the Beginning.
Thank you. In the Beginning Fabrics. And if you recognize In the Beginning Fabrics, he kind of does almost painting watercolor.
It's basically a 76 by 92 quilt, so it's a good size quilt.
Pat is working on this for us right now. We'll be kitting this guy out. So this is one of the panels. It's a 2-panel deal. This is one of the panels. And I was showing it to somebody earlier this week, and it actually kind of scared them, so I hope it's not
This
scary.
Is the border.
It's a border.
It is really cool.
It's very cool. So we got that, and this must be the other panel.
That's the other panel.
So this is the other panel. That's the main part of the
center
pattern. There in the center. So it is very... Oh, Darla says the Journey Home panel is beautiful. The camera doesn't do it justice. That is correct. So that's some dragon scales in green. This, and then there's another one that's probably my favorite. Yeah, I love the colorations of that. This is the epic adventure. You see our hero is standing there on the mountain getting ready. I don't know. Can you see if I've got that?
Yeah, we can see that.
So you got our hero that's standing on the mountain getting ready to battle the dragon to save the castle and his princess. And if it's a video game, you die, you just start all over again.
But if it's a quilt, you just get done.
You just get done. So these are some of the other fabrics that go into that, and it's just beautiful.
One last one, which is my favorite.
That one, yes.
I think that one's really cool.
So Celtic knots. It's very cool, epic. So let's see here, get this right here. Dragons, the Ancients Quilt by Jason Yenter. Jason Yenter is the fellow who designs all these fabrics for In the Beginning fabrics. And he even did that really pretty spring floral one out front.
Yeah, the Haven?
Haven, yeah, Haven. All right, guys, so let's move into something a little bit more soft and cuddly because dragons are not soft and cuddly. At least that's what I've been told.
Unless it's I don't remember that Disney. Toothless. It's not really soft, but you know.
Yeah, so really sweet. This is an addition to some of the things that we already have, but this is like Quilts and Kittens, and this is from Benner Text Line. It's a really cute if you love your kitties. So we got this, and we have some other go-withs.
This is the only one I have right there.
Or no, there's some more out there that we got.
I know. Wow. We only have one over here.
Oh, okay. We have more out on the floor, but this is the two that just came in.
I think this one's really cool.
So they're little log cabins, you guys. So you can make little tiny log cabins.
Imagine the quilting you could do.
Right? This. Or it might just look like if you quilted it right, it might make it look like. Oh, the name of the quilt pattern with the shamrocks, that's called Pinch Me. Pinch Me from Villa Rosa. But please don't pinch me because I will be wearing green on St. Patty's Day.
So, ready to switch gears again?
Yes. Okay, we went from dragons to kittens, and now we're going to Africa. We've got some African prints in, you guys. So one of our reps from Wyndham, she came in 6 months or more and showed us these, and we thought, well, we love our Australian ones. Let's see how well we do with the African prints. Okay. So 3 colorways, red, green, and blue, and it's really bright. It's really beautiful. It's just really gorgeous stuff, you guys. You have to come in and see it in person. Again, the camera never does any of this justice, just like Darla said. And then we're going to switch gears again.
This one. Okay. It is sort of like a solo guide, but can you think of all the things you can do with this one? I just think this is just like the epitome of spring.
It's really beautiful.
I love the colors in this. And I don't know if this is going to be like a solids friend kind of thing or a blender. I don't know. I've got to come up with a pattern.
Well, I'm going to tell on you.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so that was one that was originally slated to go to Iowa Falls, but Steph looked at that one and this one, and she says, can we keep it here? So girls at Iowa Falls, if you wanted it, sorry, Steph got first dibs.
And you have to understand that when I say, can I have flowers here?
She's not a flower girl.
Eileen sort of looks at me.
Because I was told, quit buying flowers.
And I'm like, but I actually like those.
So you know it's good if Steph likes it.
I want the flowers. So these are just purple, and they have a little bit of metallic around them.
It's very pretty.
So, and this one could actually go with the cats.
Oh yeah, let's take a look.
I mean, it may or may, well, maybe not.
Maybe not.
But it has other friends.
It has other fun.
There's lots of other purples. We've got a lot of purples in here, right?
Really what this becomes like, you guys, this almost becomes a tone-on-tone purple in my eyes. Mm-hmm. I could be wrong. Well, no, because nobody's wrong. What they see is what they see. But for me, I could use this as a tone-on-tone purple.
You know, this girl would probably go with something from Australians.
Oh, yeah. Or it could go with our cotton shot because cotton shot goes with everything. Don't you know?
Or it could go with our next line.
It could, actually, with the purples in here.
So, yeah. Do you want to start that in?
No, let's start with this one. This is a fun black with gold little tiny polkas. Oh, yeah. Oh, Dwayne just brought this over. This is cotton shot purple, so sorry. Let's backtrack. Backtrack. Strike that.
There's two
reverse.
sets of purples with.
Look at that. that might work, might not work. It's kind of hard to see.
I think that some of them could work, but I think maybe the darkest one would be a good one.
I got it. Wait for it. I think this one might work better. Nope, still no. We tried.
Anyway, there are more purples. But we have, this is sort of a takeoff on the peacock line, but not takeoff on the peacock line. Color-wise, we have similar. But this one, if you like those colors, that is just an awesome pattern.
It's gorgeous. And it has that little gold metallic through it, too, which matches that black with the gold polka dots.
And purple.
Oh, we should have cut that.
I didn't cut this one. But okay, well, I'll tell you what. You can show that one while I cut this one.
She's going to
I hold this one up.
I was going to say, because this is a really cool panel. It's so, like, I don't know, magical is the word.
Just have to flip it back.
Magical.
Just show that one, and then we'll try to hold this up.
This is a great, kind of almost a stripe, but not a stripe. And again, it has some of that gold metallic through it.
And this one has
pretty.
a tree in it, and when you spread that one out, it almost looks like there's a tree.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a little interesting, but here we go.
Well, Pat, we can always bring some here, that dog stuff.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's just magical. It really is. And we've got that gold through it.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the colors are just absolutely stunning. I don't know if we can
get it any closer.
Well, can you see the... Oh, we're doing a terrible job. Anyways,
well, there,
you guys
can see
come
it
in.
closer.
There's some leaves.
It's a little sparkly.
There's some leaves at the bottom that are really, really beautiful.
Okay, here. We'll get the leaves at the bottom.
There, see? Isn't that pretty?
So,
Pat.
Okay, so it's going to be a mess.
Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Just a whole mess of gorgeous.
And the kitty material is going to be here in Story City. We had requests and we made promises that we were going to have the kitty material here. So we will have the kitty material here. So
maybe it all needs to. So here's the deal, you guys. If you want it all to stay in Story City,
we would love to have it, but
we need room. Room is the key. And we need to move some of these bolts off of our $9 a yard clearance section so that way we can make room. So if you want to do that.
And we'll keep them there probably for another month. I'm hoping. Well, I'm hoping they're gone. But we don't know how long this sale is going to last. Let's just put it that way. So
we'll just
better safe than sorry.
Okay, so what else do we have? What time is it? It's 7:08. We've got a few minutes. Do we want to do country register?
We can do country register. Either way, why don't we just wait on that one?
Okay.
We'll just do country register. Just a reminder, keep working on those mystery quilt blocks. If you don't have one, we got a restock on our country registers. So if you are looking for, where'd my other country register go? I had both of them sitting out. Oh, Stephanie.
I got it. You keep talking.
Well, I was going to show you what they look like, but the country register has the mystery quilt, and these are blocks 1 and 2. We will keep our other that month,
as long as we have it, we'll keep it,
and we will give them out when we get next week's, which will probably or next month's,
which we should be getting in this week or next week.
Yeah.
And we're going to be taking more to Iowa Falls because, like Steph said, we did just get a bunch in, so we'll be sharing those with Iowa Falls because I know that they are out.
And I'd like to thank Simply Maze for the donation because
remember, you guys, you can pick them up at Simply Maze. I think in just their cafe. I don't know if they have it in both boutique and their cafe, but you can pick them up there. So, and at any other participating quilt shop or boutique, which is listed on the back of the country register.
Yes.
So
based on
what are we having?
The other thing is food.
You know what we didn't do?
What?
Our favorite things.
That's okay. I think we covered. I think this weekend.
It's all our favorite.
I was going to say this weekend was sort of our favorite thing.
That really was.
And we just shared. I can't tell you. You know what? Before we get into the food, that guy. We have to talk about the polar bear.
I want to do that next week. I think we should wait on that for next week.
Okay.
We're gonna wait. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So tonight's meal is white chicken chili. It smells good. So I will tell you there's a couple things we did change on here. One, you can show them the food. So it's not supposed to have that much color, but we only had red kidney beans. So we did red kidney beans and we did white Great Northern beans. So, yeah, we sort of went down the middle. So we're good there.
It makes it sound like a shark.
The other
White
thing,
Great Northern.
Great Northern. The other thing is it called for 2 tablespoons of cumin. I thought maybe that might be just a bit high.
I put a lot of cumin in my food.
Okay.
So it might not be, might be.
We ended up doing 2 teaspoonfuls because both Dwayne and I agreed, and I figured if he likes spicy, I'm not the spiciest person in the world. So
I don't know if cumin's a really spicy thing, though. It's more of a flavor than a spicy thing.
Okay. Well, you tell me if you think it tastes bland, but that was my adjustment because I wasn't sure. It smelled really intense when I put it in, so I didn't think I needed to do more. And other than that, I put the cheese in, but I think we could probably put more cheese on top as you serve it. So you can never have too much cheese, in my opinion.
Dwayne forgot the extra cheese.
It's okay.
That's okay.
Besides, you have to understand.
He brought it.
He, 1, brought it. He, 2, shopped for all the things we didn't have at home because I didn't have time. So give credit where credit is due. He did provide everything.
Teasing him.
I know. You're the little sister. I'm the wife. So there's a difference now where that stands. So other than that, then at the bottom, in
did
the
you
directions,
put onions in?
We did not put an actual onion in, but I did put onion flakes. And I did a heaping tablespoon. Because I wasn't sure where flakes counted as a...
So 1 large onion chop. So a whole large onion would go into this, but we can't do onions, so we didn't.
So we
did the flavor of an onion.
Flavor of an onion. And you cook that and the chicken and the oil, chili powder, cumin, and pepper that is not actually listed in the ingredients.
But it's in the instructions.
Yeah, but it's in the instructions. So I don't know if it was supposed to be like a green pepper or if it was supposed to be ground pepper, but we did ground pepper. So
well, ground pepper is always better. And if you know this line, a fresh pepper.
You know a lot of lines. You know that?
I watch too much TV. Well, that's from Saturday Night Live. A fresh pepper. So.
Anyway, so that is tonight's meal, and so we'll see how.
Seen some corn.
And we did put plenty of chicken in because I just was not sure.
It smells really good. It's chili. Who doesn't love chili?
Well, and today is National Chili Day. So, surprise, guys, we actually did something on the same day. So
this is very good. That's very good. So
does it taste like you'd put more cumin in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I could use a little bit more cumin.
So cumin can be to taste.
So,
but since I couldn't taste it.
Right. So, Steph was like, oh, I'm going to heat this up now, but it'll be a little chilly by the time we're ready to eat it. And I said, well, yeah, it's chilly. And she's like, huh?
No, I was
Oh, she was groaning.
I was rolling eyes.
But then I was going to wait and save this joke that my dad used to say. So, like, when it's cold outside and people say, oh, it's a little chilly outside, my dad used to say, no, it's more like pork and beans. Ah, gotta love that dad humor.
They're really
All right, is there anything else? We're gonna eat our chili because it is delicious, and that's from the Country Register, the white chicken chili.
And it was on what page?
Page 7. Remember, Mystery Quilt is on page 16. We'll be getting that Mystery Quilt part 2 here soon. If you
need to get sewing on my
get blocks. Sewing on your parts 1 and 2, or part 1, which is blocks 1 and 2. And then we're going to figure out exactly if there are part 3 in this. We don't know because it's a mystery, you guys. And our vendor.
If we had 8 new quilts this time, we've got a month or so to get to the next. Are we going to have 8 new quilts then?
No, because we're going to go to a new show where nobody's seen these quilts.
Okay, so good.
So unless we have no more fabric to do a kit, then we'll need to do a new one for that.
Phew.
But I'm working on stuff, so and you're working on stuff, so we're constantly working on stuff, and the girls at Iowa Falls are working on stuff. We're amazing. So you guys,
you never know where we're gonna end up.
Oh, Shelly says I got 2 thumbs up on the dad joke. Yeah, my dad had some really good jokes. He was a pretty amazing guy. So anyways, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with the best quilt shop owners here in Story City and Iowa Falls.
We'll see you next week. Same so time, same so place.
Bye. Guys.